What's up guys, it's Josh with the Preset Bros, and today I'm going to show you how I made the piano to this house track right here. Alright guys, so that was the sound that we'll be going over today, and if you don't want to miss out on any future content, definitely hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you guys can become a master of your sound. We also have a free gift for you guys at the end, so stay tuned for that, and without any further ado, let's jump in. So here is the sound soloed. So just your classic house piano sound. Now, although there are so many different pianos out there and it's kind of hard to recreate one via synth and make it sound like a real instrument, I felt like we did a pretty good job here. Quick sidebar, if you guys want the hottest house Serum presets on the market right now, we actually have a House Volume 1 preset pack that you guys can find in the description to get the top house Serum presets on the market. So if you haven't, go check that out. All right, back to this sound. For oscillator A, we have the basic shapes and we have it cranked all the way over into the last position. We have 6 voices of unison. The detune's pulled back to 0.05. We also have it bumped up an octave and we did pull that level back to 58%. Moving on to oscillator B, we have the same wave cranked to the same position. We do have the unison on one voice, we have +1 octave, and we did move the semitone to 7. And I did talk about this in other videos, but if you want some really cool house chords, go ahead and mess with the semitone, whether it's like +7, +5, +3. Just try it out, play some chords, and you'll find you can create some really great sounding chords for the house genres, whether it's tech house, deep house, whatever it is, just try it out. We also moved this level back to 65%. Now, if you notice, I do have the sync knobs on the warp section, but just ignore those. We're not using them. We can actually just turn them off. I am sending oscillator A and B into a filter. I'm using the MG Low 24. I have the cutoff knob set to about 750 Hertz, the res knob all the way down, and the drive bumped up to 16%. Now I am shaping the sound using the envelope section. For envelope 1, we have a little bit faster attack of 0.3 milliseconds. Decay is the same, sustains the same, and I gave it a little bit of release of 106 milliseconds. Now for envelope 2, this is where we kind of get more of that plucky sound. The attack is shorter at 0.3, the decay is about the same, and the sustain is turned all the way down, creating that pluck shape. I did give it a little bit of release as well. Now envelope 2 is modulating the cutoff, and it's actually bipolar, and it's just kind of wobbling around, making the piano a little inconsistent, which I found making a sound from digital to more analog, doing little tricks like that will kind of make your sound a little less consistent. And if you think about a real instrument, if a piano player is playing a piano, he's not going to hit the notes at the same, I guess, velocity as he is exactly every single time. So by adjusting that, you can get more of an analog sound. I'm also doing a similar trick with the velocity section with the volume as well. For the effects section, I am utilizing some hyper dimension. I have the mix knob at 50%, size all the way down, and this mix knob for the dimension at 50% as well. I did go ahead and throw on some compression. I threw on a delay just to kind of give it a little more atmosphere. The mix knob is at 12. I have it set to 1/8 and 1/8 dot setting. Ping pong checked. I am hitting it with a little bit of reverb too, just to give it that atmosphere, just a touch of it. It's at 4%. And as far as the EQ goes, I am just cutting the lows off at 550 Hertz. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up this sound. I do want to touch on something just really quick before we move on, and that is when I was building this song and using this preset, I did do some minor tweaks to the actual preset here in the macro section. So I'm just going to run through these really quick for you guys so y'all can have this exact sound. So first we have this macro that says mono, and I have it tweaked to about 45%, and it's just pulling the detune back here, and then it's also pulling the mix knobs on the hyper dimension just to kind of make the sound less stereo. Next I have this dry wet knob, and it's just modulating the delay and the reverb, and it's just kind of turning off some of those effects, and I have that turned to 64%. So that's pretty much it. Just a few tweaks. I didn't want you guys to build this sound, not notice the macros and be like, why does mine not sound the same as his, right? All right, guys, so that pretty much wraps up the sound and the video for today. I hope you learned something. I hope you got inspired. I hope you can use this piano in your next house track. And if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely put those down below. We love to hear them, and yes, we do answer them. I did mention we had a free gift for you guys, and that is this very preset. If you guys want to go download it, it is in the description down below. Also, if you like this serum skin that I'm using in this video, we have a special deal going on our website where if you buy any of our products, just one of our products, we'll give you this serum skin completely free. So if you want to check that out, there is a link down below as well. Definitely don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, stay here.